Sorry, guys. I thought I did it at 4:30. It's 4:15, so I'm 5 minutes late. Sorry. Okay, so this is reality again with Krista Marie. And this is whose side are you on, but not really, because this is Seeking Sister Wife that I'm literally just going to discuss. And, like, you guys can tell me if I'm crazy. You can tell me if you think I'm wrong. I kind of just focused on Garrick Merryfield, the Merryfeilds. I love the other couples, and we can go through those couples, but I want to talk about this dude. Like, I literally, so, like, I left a short the other day about him because, okay, so this is Seeking Sister Wife. And it's been on, I think it's like the third season. And they have so they have two of the same couples that have come back. Sidian and his wife, who we'll talk about later. But there's this guy, Garrick Merryfield, and Danielle. Now, this is the thing. He has once already tried to file for divorce and tried to leave Danielle. They've been together for a very long time, since they were 18. They have two kids, and he, I guess, was unhappy and wanted to file for divorce. She did not want that, and they ended up not getting a divorce. But, like, I guess he stayed with her. But in the meantime, I think he thought of a solution. Let's be polygamist. So I guess he's like, if I can't divorce her, I mean, at least, I don't know. That's what I think, right? So he ends up, they find this chick, Roberta. She's from Mexico. Okay. I don't think they found her. I think Garrick found her. And so this is the thing. When you're like a polygamist and you're looking for another sister wife, your wife is supposed to be in agreement with you. Like, you're literally supposed to have, like, you respect each other's rules. I don't know. Call me crazy, but, like, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to, first wife comes, like, first. Like, if she does not want this to happen, it shouldn't happen. But it did. Okay. So they go for the first trip. Well, first. He ends up divorced. Okay. So he talks Danielle into getting a divorce so that he can marry the second wife and bring her over because she's from Mexico. So he has to do like a 90-day fiance thing, but he has to get divorced first. So, okay. So now he's got a divorce. He got the divorce he wanted. He's got Danielle, who thinks she's going to be sister wife. He brings her to Mexico to meet Bert, the second wife. And, like, it's literally like she is on their honeymoon, and he is obviously in love with Bert. He calls her small wife. He calls Danielle, he was calling her big wife. I mean, she was crying, and she was, like, so jealous. Like, she doesn't want this. It's obvious. And they're like, jealousy is a monster. And she's like, he's telling her, you got to overcome this. And this is like, and I'm not just like, this is a shame. I was, like, losing it last year. I was like, what are you doing? Like, you better leave. Like, leave him. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, Garrick, I hate you. I call him sweaty over there. Like, he was all sweaty, and, like, so, like, he's just so mean. So, like, he's like, first of all, he slept with Bert behind her back. He literally, like had a little quickie with her, like, when they first got there. Like, dude, you do not want to be a polygamist. You just don't want to be with Danielle, right? So this all happens, right? This is happening. So she cries the whole season. I'm like, they're definitely not going to be together next year. Like, no, like, she better watch this back and, okay, sorry. She better watch this back and be like, I am crazy if I stay with this sweaty over here. Seriously. Because if you see this, the Bert stuff, right? Oh, man. So what we have here, we have Garrick, we have Danielle, we have small wife. Calls her small, Bert. So I think it's like, what, 2 years later now or something, a year later, COVID happened. So COVID happens. They come back. So they come back from Mexico. And I swear, Danielle, if you didn't mess up that 90-day K1 visa thing, you're nuts. Like, I'm like, there's no way she's going to let this chick come here. No way. She's going to screw this up. Good for her. This is never happening. So, like, COVID happens. She ends up getting approved. So I'm like, Danielle, are you nuts? Like, okay, so you clearly didn't mess that up. But the chick is now not wanting to come here. I don't know, her mom's sick or something, right? So, okay, so I'm like, Danielle, you're still with him, you idiot. Like, what is wrong with her? Like, oh my God, I can't believe she's still with him. Well played, because what she does is obvious. So, because she knows in her head that this is not really what Garrick wants. He does not want, like, a polygamous relationship. He does not want that. He just wants to be with somebody else. she says, I want a third wife, right? Since Bert's not coming here right away, let's get a third wife. And she goes, and I think she finds like somebody that so he's intimidated because he's such a piece of crap. He's intimidated by tall women. He's intimidated by women that work. And he's intimidated by strong women and dark-skinned women. Yes, they did say this. So what does Danielle do? Danielle finds exactly this intelligent nurse. And I'm telling you, I think Danielle, I am telling you, like, I think they're together. She finds somebody that, like, so this flips Bert out. The one in flips her out, crying. She's jealous. Oh my God, I can't believe you're this. So basically, it's obvious now, Bert, that you don't want it. You are not a police, and then like you literally are just trying to steal this woman's husband. So Garrick is literally like, I think he is beside himself because now he's got Danielle. So this guy actually owns his own construction company and he's building this 9-bedroom house. I don't know how many wives this guy thinks he's having, but I don't know anybody that's going to want to anybody else that's literally going to want to be with this dude. I don't know. Whatever, my friend, but well played, Danielle, because now he is losing. He's like, okay, he's not interested. And Bert, so, okay, this is what happens. This is what freaked me out last week. Freaked me out. I was like, this is not happening. This guy, I hate this setup. Hold on. So here we have Danielle, Garrick, and they fly to LA to go meet the third. Her name is, oh my God, what's her name? Oh, Leah. And Bert is freaking. They call Bert and she's crying. She's literally crying. And then he starts crying. Blubbering, crying mess. So Danielle's like, do you guys want to let you? So, like, you got Leah, Danielle, Garrick, and they're calling. Danielle's like, yeah, look, Leah's here. You want to get to know Leah? And like all of a sudden, Bert's like, she starts crying. So obviously, well played to go. So we have Garrick goes to the other end. So she says, let them talk by themselves. Okay. Blubbering and crying, both of them. You're my king. He's like, you're my heart. I love you and only you, my heart. And she's like, you're my king. And she's blubbering. He's blubbering. He's messy, sweaty over here. Oh, like, what are you, Garrick? Do you honestly see yourself? Did you watch that back? Do you think we're stupid? We're not stupid, my friend. We knew for a very long time that you did not want to be with Danielle anymore. Get over, like, seriously, please, Danielle. I really hope. I hope she took you for everything. I hope her and Leah literally take every single freaking penny you have. I hope that you get stuck with Bert and you're miserable because you are a piece of crap human. Okay? Garrick Merryfeilds, you're a piece of crap human. And there's literally nobody watching right now, so it's fine. The replay crew. I really don't think anybody's going to, like, literally watch this because I don't think anybody really cares about you. It sucks because there's other couples that I'm going to talk about that are, like, really awesome. And, like, I really, like, I am not judging their lifestyle at all. I don't care. It is the freaking way that he goes about it. Like, he's a liar. Your wife doesn't want it, dude. Like, your wife doesn't want it. And you're an idiot. So I, like, have no respect for you. But, like, there's other couples. And, like, there's the Davises. Okay, so let's just get this straight, dude. We know you want to be with Bert. We know you only want to be with Bert. Small wife. You're ignorant. You cheated on your wife. You're a piece of crap. Danielle, please, I know you know this. You've already divorced him. Just take his money and, like, you have the kids. Take a 9-bedroom house. You and Leah and her, I think she has kids or her, whatever. We don't need Garrick. I actually think, like, I've seen a couple things where you were, like, by yourself with the kids and, like, and you were happy. Yeah, so I really, like I said, I didn't really expect too many people to come to this live, but I'll just keep going and we'll keep talking. I'll just keep talking for a little bit because I really, really, really would love Twitter people to get on here. And let me see. Let me get the other couples. Pull them up that we have some time. Since nobody's really watching. I will pull up the other couples and talk about them. Okay. So, like, we have the Davises. Okay, so I can tell you about them because I like them a lot. So the Davises are a couple now. There's already 2 wives, and they the 2 wives work, or I think they both work, really good jobs. And I think the one has been with him since college, and then they met the other one. And I don't know if they planned it and it just happened, but they're happy. I mean, they seem really happy. He stays home. He doesn't work. He stays home and he learns stuff. He learns stuff. And the wives are like, it's so cute. Let me come home and he tells us about the universe, or he learned something about protons today. It's kind of like funny because it's kind of like my husband comes home and I'm telling him about the universe. Like, I tell my husband about all this, either reality TV or I learn something. Oh, I'm not learning. I tell him about the universe. And he's like, okay, there's only two things I know everything about, and it's the universe, life, and how it works, and then reality TV. Like, very random, right? I know about a lot of other stuff, but that's all my guess. All right, we got the Davises. Team not Garrick. Oops, I just had them on. Yeah, so he just stays home and learns. And so the third wife that they have, she's friggin' adorable. Like, if they didn't just find the perfect match for their family, because they're different. Like, they're not different. They're just a very like cool. They all sleep in the same bed. I forgot to tell you guys, they sleep in the same bed, and I like it. I love it. And I love them. I really love them. Like, all right, let's see the Davises. So they sleep in the same bed, right? So it's Marcus. I'm sorry. Is it Marcus? No, Marcus Epps is the other one. This is, okay. So the Davises. They sleep in the same bed, and then he meets another one, right? Oh, let me find her name. She's, and like I'm telling you, she is probably the perfect fit for this family. And it's like, how could they have found, like, I hope that she lasts, that she looks like they found like the perfect fit. Like, she just seems like she fits right in. Okay, so we got April, Jennifer, Nick. They established that Nick does not work. So how does the Davis money? Okay. Jennifer, blah, blah, blah. The trio are been introducing to a throuple. We already talked about that. Is it April? Okay, April, Nick. Okay, yeah, so they're in their mid-30s. Originally, they got together in college. Like I said, 14 years. Yeah, they've been together 14 years. They weren't really into polygamy at the time, but she was in love with him. But, Nick had always been interested in it, it says. And then he met April at work. They met April at work. She came into the family. Is this Jennifer's only 24 years old, which is, I don't know. I should know more than that. That's weird. Anyway, so... All right. So anyway, so he goes on a date with this other girl. Oh my God, what is her name? I want to find it. And she's 21. So she's never been in polygamy, but like she's interested in him, and she's like literally, I guess, interested in the whole thing. Like, I think it's awesome. Like, I don't know. God, I hate myself for not having her name right now. I feel so rude. Man. But anyway, yeah. So the Davises. He's the one who learns all about the universe. I'm not laughing. I'm not, guys. I'm not laughing. It's not really. It's just, it's cute. And I know like a lot of people have a lot of people have had issues with the fact that they work and he doesn't. But guess what? Like, that's just like, who cares? Like, that's what happens. Like, there's, you wouldn't be saying that if it were the other way around, right? So don't be mad at the man. Like, if they agree to go to work and he doesn't have to work, then, or they don't want him to work, then he doesn't have to work. So, it seems like they make pretty decent money without him. So yeah, Jay only says they get like $1,000 an episode. I just can't take the Merryfeilds. Like, he's so slimy. Like I said, sweaty over there. That's what his name is. So all right. So they're listening to then the other family that. Okay. So all right. We have the Epps. I like them too. I really do. I like them too. So their situation, right? It's kind of another thing where Marcus was with the one woman a long time. He cheated on her with another woman, and then he wanted to be with both, and then both women ended up not wanting to leave him, and they're all actually fine with each other. Like, the two women actually really seem like they get along, right? And you're like, okay, so coincidentally, what are the chances, right? So now they want to introduce like another one, which I don't understand. Why are they bringing a third one in? I basically believe what they've said is that he's too much to handle. He's short. He's short. They're all taller than him. And he needs 3 wives, basically. So I really don't think, what I'm thinking is that like these women, I guess maybe aren't interested in having like full-time, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how my husband could deal with more than one wife or more than one mate. I don't know how that I could deal with, like, I can't even, so like, it's hard for me to really wrap my head around it. But I mean, hey, they all look happy. Yeah, here they are. It's India, Taryn, and Marcus. Babe, can you give me that drink? My husband just came. Remember I told you, waiting for him to bring me a drink. Yeah. So it's kind of like, because it seems like they never were really planning on being polygamous until they got the husbands cheated. So yeah, lucky them, right? Let's see. So like, all right. So I don't know if you guys have seen this. Then you might have heard about the Snowdens. They were on last season. And what happened with them is pretty messed up. Like, they ended up having 2 seasons. I actually was watching Ashley Snowden on live last night. Like, she ended up leaving her husband last year. He had 3 wives. I don't know, there's allegations of domestic abuse and stuff like that. So, it's like, you're hearing them say how happy they are, and they're selling it to us, and they're selling it to us, and they're selling it to us. And then, you find out that, like, literally it's exactly what you thought. And you're like, what the hell? Like, so it's so hard for me to kind of understand, like, are they like really happy? I think, looking at the Davises, they're the ones that work. So really, what would they be there for? If they could leave, they would. And I really feel like they want to be there. The other family, I don't think that they're going to, I don't think the Epps are going to end up with a 3rd wife. I don't know if that's something they all want. And they do have a prospect, like a really, really, really good one, like a good friend of theirs. It just doesn't seem like the one wife is really interested in having another person. She's just really protective. Like, she's managed to be good friends with the mistress, and they became, so what are the chances that would happen a 3rd time? Probably not, I just think she's not interested in her family being disrupted, and I don't blame her. I'd have to leave him in, But anyway, yeah, like I said earlier, I wasn't sure if anybody would even show up to this live. Not because I feel like I'm not interesting, because we know I am. I just feel like people think this it's almost like a joke, but I don't really want to say that because I like the other couples. But again, I said that every season. And then look what happened. I want to rip Garrick Merryfeilds' face off. Like, it was so gross. I'm just not going to hold back. Like, and I will drop the call and link if anybody would like to call and argue back with me. And tell me that you think he's a nice guy. Or tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me you don't think he's leaving. You don't think he wants to leave his wife. Like, Sweaty over there was definitely leaving her. And we got Little Bert over there in Mexico. And I don't think that, if she comes here, yeah. It's going to be, she's not going to be happy because she's obviously a jealous, because now the roles are reversed and she's losing her damn mind. Oh, well, what did you say? Jealousy's a monster and you need to overcome it. Touche, bitch, overcome it. Because I don't think Danielle's going to let Leah go. I think Danielle likes Leah. And I think Leah likes Danielle. And I think they hate Garrick. And I think they're literally going to, I think his name, I call him Garrett and then I call him Garrick. I don't really care. We'll just call him Sweaty. Because I think Sweaty over there, honestly, like, I think that they both think he's a joke by this point. And they're just like, I think they laugh at him because last year was Danielle crying the whole time. And this year it's him. Like, dude, I hope you watched it back and you saw yourself. It is, first of all, a blubbering mess. That, like, get it together, man. Get it together. You're married. Get it together. You're crying over your mistress, basically. Like, come on. What are you going to do? Like, what is she going to do when you sleep with the other 2 wives? Like, is she going to cry? Come on. Feel free to call and feel free to actually leave comments and, Gary, anything you have to say. Even you, Danielle, tell me you left a weirdo. Like, tell me you left his weird ass, took all his money, kids, and everything, and you and Lee are living happily ever after. Hey, even if you found another husband, you find another husband. Because you keep trying to self-blame me to me, hun, and I don't believe you. I just don't. You didn't want to do this to begin with, so I feel like you felt, and his family disowned him. I think a lot of it to do with his personality too. I just think they don't like him. I don't think many people like him. He actually told Leah, so Leah's a nurse, right? She works 13 hours a day. So I don't know where, obviously she is just doing this really for Danielle. But he's like, how are you going to take care of the family? You're just too many hours away from the home. And she's like, you think I'm going to give up my job? And if I work 13 hours, I'm going to come home and work and clean your house. That's not like literally, if you can't be, there's no way you can have a full-time job like that and be a polygamous wife because he expects from you. So, like I said, I hope to God that Danielle and her are just living happily ever after. That'd be amazing. I think they are. I think I heard that. Literally, you guys, nobody's watching us. Maybe nobody wants to hear about this stupid show. But if you do want to keep, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We could still talk about it. I have a lot of like other shows that I realized today when I sit on the live, so there's a lot to do, and maybe this one could like boot it. But tomorrow I'm doing Beverly Hills and Ultimate Girls Trip in 1 hour, only because I feel like Beverly Hills really. I mean, it was like it was a filler episode, and I say the same shit every week, and I'm just waiting for fresh blood. So we'll do a little bit of that. I am going to leave you my side. I will leave. I already left the polls up, so I will shoot a pre-record tonight after you guys watch Southern Charm, because I'm cool and I got the episode early and saw it, and I would love to know. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'll talk about it. I don't know whose side you guys are on. And like I said, I did not kill Erin for not being on my side. I swear. That's not why you don't see her. She might have to make an appearance just so you guys know she's still alive now. She has a lot going on. She already left up. I think she left a message, or left a post. She just, this is like a lot. It's like really a lot to go on camera. It's a lot to have as many people watch as we do sometimes. And it's like for somebody to have the same time schedule as you and to be on the same everything as you, it's hard. So I realize if you're doing this for a couple months that I have to stop putting everything, like I can't have this, my channel depend on having another person up for that reason. I mean, this is what I wanted to do. I can't expect everybody to want to do this. And eventually, if there's going to be something else added, I don't know how much longer that's going to take, but it's almost there. And I needed to start getting into this by myself and feel more comfortable going on camera, which I don't know why I don't. It's weird. Like I said, you would think that I would love to be able to just talk and nobody interrupt me, or I wouldn't have to you guys see I can't sit still as it is. And you see what happens when I have like more than one person on the panel. I'm like rocking. It's hard for me. I'm like a child. I literally am like a kid. I can't sit still, and it's hard for me to. You would think that I won't let anybody interrupting me, but I'm literally going to take the first half hour, like I said, and plead my case, my side, because I always do, and I feel like I have good points. But like I said, I'm open to opposing opinions, especially about Beverly Hills, and I do not be afraid to be like be an asshole to me. I don't care. You can literally. I'm not going to hold it against you. Literally, like we can discuss it and then move on. Just be respectful to the chat, be respectful to each other. I don't care what you say to me, just be respectful to everybody else. Because I've been called a lot worse. So and like I said, I might have mods tomorrow because there'll be more people. So I will do if you guys if somebody calls in, if I drop the link publicly, and I can see before you call, I can see before I pull you up. So the person I see watching right now, and you don't have anything nice to say, then I will not bring you up. And be respectful to each other. You don't have to be respectful to Erica Jane. You don't have to respect who we're talking about, because I don't. I sure as heck don't. So yeah, for 23 minutes, I'm over it. We're gonna end this one because I really could care. I can tell that you guys really don't really care about the Merryfeilds or Seeking Sister Wife. I know there's a couple people watching on Twitter. Feel free to comment and let me know if you guys even want to keep talking about this. And if you do, I will get all the other people's information, like more stuff, and we'll start recapping it. Because I mean, I can basically tell you what I think is going to happen. We might just fill this time slot with Married at First Sight. Actually, now that I think about it, I think you guys watch that more than this. But this, I'm going to keep this up again, like I do every week. I'll keep everything up all week. Let me know what you think. If it gets a lot of views and all that, then I will come back and do it. I don't know why I think I don't have time, because I have all the time in the world. So, yeah. Garrett Merryfeilds, if you see this, you know I think you're right. PUSSY, blubbering, stupid mess. And yeah, feel free to tell me different. Feel free to tell me honestly, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me he's not a sweaty mess that didn't want to leave his wife. Oh, I ask too that if you're going to really, really oppose my opinion and you really want to go we're like talking about facts, bring the receipts, please. Rena, just bring the receipts. That's all I ask. You know, if you say one time, no, because Rena said this one time, I might have to see the episode. I might not believe you. I kind of just don't really, you know. My opinion. All right, so this is only my opinion. We can always discuss it, just as long as you know at the very end that mine's the only one that matters. Just kidding. Just kidding. So yeah, I'm over talking about them. 5 more minutes, so we'll make this a half hour, and then I might check and see. I think you guys should hop over to Andy at Beverly Hills because he's awesome. He's got he's like really good. I've been going on calling. He does like dinner from hell every night and does Bravo stuff. He's amazing. So really, well, first like subscribe to my stuff, obviously, if you see this, but go to Andy at Beverly Hills. Obviously, if you're on my stream, you're probably already subscribed to Adam, but up in Adam Live, please, because you'll probably see me on his panel almost every other day. And yeah, we talk a lot of housewives and stuff. And I wouldn't be here without him. And then Jason does Anchor Watch, but no, Adam took that over. I don't know why I'm curious to see how that's going to, naughty naughties are going to do on Adam's channel. I mean, Adam, you were brave enough to have me on there and pull my face up every day and it worked. I don't know. I know that you know how naughty naughties are, so we'll see how that works out. But guys, subscribe to that. Watch Anchor Watch. And then Jason's, see Josh Go. So Josh is Jason's friend, and he does Anchor Watch. He has a channel with his wife, I believe, and they do Survivor. So please, subscribe to them. To see Josh Go on YouTube. Who else can you guys? Oh, Larger Curves, LRGA Curves. Subscribe to her. Because the other people that support me, I support them. I support everybody on YouTube. AT2, obviously, he's a good friend of mine. So like and subscribe to him. All these channels are free. These are people that literally support me. Yeah. There's others. Oh, Ryan Bailey is now on. Ryan Bailey has a podcast. So Bad It's Good. That's where I originally started listening to all this stuff. But he has just joined YouTube. And Ryan's, listen, freaking funny as hell. And you guys say, literally, when I think that I'm being an asshole and that my opinions are like too mean, he sees everything I see and he literally agrees with everything I say. So if you just listen to him too, then you'll see, I feel a little more validated when Ryan talks about it because it's like, we both see the jacks of him, and the Rena just, yeah. So Ryan, and then he does his recaps of Beverly Hills, and they're freaking hilarious. I literally wait till Saturdays to listen to him. I've been doing this for over 2 years, and he does all the voices, and it is really funny. Ryan is funny, and he just got onto YouTube, so now I can see his face every day. So subscribe to Ryan. Who else? I think that's it. All right, half hour, 2 more minutes. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna get on TikTok. I'm gonna work on that, and I need my niece or nephew to teach me a little bit about TikTok, or Tammy, or somebody teach me TikTok, my sister, because I know that people keep saying get on TikTok. It's the only one I'm not on. That's what she said. I'll be on TikTok and live. What else? 2 more minutes. It's like 98 degrees here. I spent the first half of the day in the pool, and I was going to give you my side when I was in there, but then I'm like, I'll drop my phone. And I did that about 8 times last year and lost my phone 8 times, broke my phone. Out there trying to record or calling. That's when I first started calling Adam, and I would call and I would drop my phone, or I would have, a mess. So I'm rambling. All right, guys, I'm lending this live. Replay Clue, subscribe, all that crap. Go to all those other channels and subscribe, watch all their stuff. They do lives all week, and I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Nobody's here right now, so I would say thanks for coming, but nobody's here. Replay Clue. See you guys here.